New tonight, University of Alabama's first African-American student has passed away.
Wait, One's Brittany Harry joins us now from UAH with more on the life and legacy of Autherine Lucy Foster.
So 1956, that's about 66 years ago, Autherine Lucy Foster was the first black student at the University of Alabama. She broke many barriers, school officials say, which is why her legacy will continue. Autherine Lucy Foster's death comes about a week after this building on campus was renamed in her honor. Foster was there for the dedication of the now Autherine Lucy Hall.
In honor of the master teacher, Dr. Autherine Lucy Foster.
My heart is so heavy and yet so light. If I am a master teacher, you know what I hope I'm teaching you? That love will take care of everything in our world, don't you think?
UA President Dr. Stuart Bell says Dr. Foster will always be remembered as one who broke barriers, reminded us of the respect due to every individual, and lived a life in steadfast service to her students and community. But it was no easy task for Foster. She applied to graduate school at the university in 1952. Foster was accepted, but not for long.
When school officials discovered she was not white, they quickly rescinded her application pursuant to state law and denied her admittance.
With support from the NAACP, Foster charged the university with racial discrimination. About 3 years later, the U.S. District Court ruled in her favor. It was then she became the first black student at the university, where she was met with riots and protest of her being admitted. Because of this, Foster was suspended from the university and eventually expelled, citing charges of defamation. Foster left Alabama and moved to Texas, where she started a family and worked as a teacher. More than 30 years later, in 1988,
Lucy received a letter from the University of Alabama informing her that her expulsion had been annulled. The following semester, she joined her daughter, Grazia, as a student at UA.
4 years later, she earned her master's in education from the University of Alabama, and in 2019, she was awarded an honorary doctorate by the university. And for forever, the university says her legacy will continue. Foster was 92 years old. And Foster has been honored in so many ways on campus. If you visit that campus today, you'd see that there's a bell tower that has her name on it. There's scholarships now in her name. There's also a historical marker in front of that building where she attended her first classes as well. But for now, I'm reporting live in Huntsville. Brittany Harry, Way 31 News.